survey, we asked you 3 different questions. We got 52 responses. And so our first question was, what is your New Year's resolution? 38.5% of you said improving your health and fitness. 19.2% of you said be more social. 13.5% said become more organized. 7.7 said learn a new skill or hobby. And then we had a couple of other options. Someone said have a better year. Can't argue with that. 2 other people said be more dedicated and also be more focused. And someone also said they just didn't have a New Year's resolution. I can agree with that. Our other question was describe 2021 in 3 words or less. Some people said exciting, crazy. Others said surprising, wonderful, and unforgettable. Some people said way too long, hot mess, not my year. Somebody even just said, ew, gross, no. I feel that. 2 people said it was pretty mid-year. It was pretty mid. And someone compared it just like 2020. And then our last question was, what do you think the biggest event in the past year was? 34.6% of you said the Summer Olympics that was supposed to be held in 2020, but was actually held in 2021 in Japan. 23.1% of you said NASA's rover Perseverance landing on Mars, which I think was pretty big. 13.5% said SpaceX's launch of an all-civilian crew into space. So it was like a big development in just space travel in general. And then we had other people say, 2 people said about new COVID variants. 2 people talked about the Braves winning the World Series, go Braves. And then somebody just said the word chicken sandwiches on our survey, and I don't know what that means, but I agree with you. And then someone even talked about the New York Fashion Week, and then our last response was about the unforgettable passing of Betty White, who's 100. She's 100 in my mind. She had 24 leap years, so she had 24 extra days. She was over 100. Don't argue with me. And that was all our responses. We'll see you next survey, probably about Valentine's Day. So go Jackets.
Today I'm here with
Miss Chadwick.
Okay, what was the assignment for today?
Okay, the assignment today was basically to give our students the opportunity to work on writing skills, speaking skills, and getting over nerves when presenting information to a group of people. Students were assigned very abstract words at random, words like love, hate, freedom, independence, responsibility, and accountability. They had about 45 minutes to prepare what they wanted to say and 2 days to prepare to speak in front of their classmates.
What was expected for you today?
The expectation was that students were able to prepare, plan, and most importantly, practice, because preparation is key when you are speaking in front of a large group of people. Nervousness usually takes over, so the more you practice, the more you prepare, the more confident you become.
Were you surprised of any of the people speaking?
I wasn't surprised by people speaking, but I was very pleased by the fact that students were very open, very honest. Some students shared very personal stories, which you usually don't see in a group of teenagers. I was very proud to see the way that students encouraged each other. They supported each other, cheered for each other, and it's been very eye-opening for me just to get to see a very different side of my students.
I feel like respect is how you treat others. You're going to use a different kind of respect whenever you're talking to your elders compared to your friends. To your friends, you'll joke around, but to your elders, you'll listen to them and just talk with them. I feel like respect is something that everyone needs, and the world would be a much better place with it. And without respect, there's disrespect, but I'm not going to touch on that.
My dream is to be always kind and helpful to others and inspire others to also achieve their own dreams. So dreams are a world of different possibilities where they're never They're always changing, but it's for a good reason.
Goals are the reason that people wake up in the morning. Goals are what make people want to keep pushing their hardest, no matter how tired and down they get.
It is important to remember that not everyone has the freedoms we have, and to always be grateful for every decisions we get to make for ourselves.
Responsibility, in my mind, can be a measure of maturity.
Peace of food, is it a place, or is peace a person? Peace can be a lot of things. Final peace is the absence of disturbance or being unbothered. Peace is tranquility. And tranquility is something we all foster to find.
Alright, so my word was happiness. Happy is good because it's a feeling that everyone gets once in their life, or twice, or 3 times, or more. I was happy once. Then she broke up. The definition of happiness is generally described as a pleasurable feeling and a good feeling in the heart and that's inside your body.
What is your name?
Hector Rodriguez.
What was your word?
Happiness.
Do you think you did good?
No.
Can you explain what the word happiness means to you?
It's like a feeling you get of like joy.
Y'all know what make Kennedy feel better? Some Chick-fil-A.
Okay, let's go.
Let's sing karaoke.
No, thank you.
Yes, you do.
I sound like a
Ready?
dude.
You're supposed to sing.
Nobody's gonna see us go crazy. So baby, why don't we just dance it on the hall? Maybe straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby.
I make it clap like he got the right answer.
I didn't know that was a song from her.
The cops parked on both sides of us.
He's skipping.
Let's go. I did. Oh, that Bronco is sexy. Getting Chick-fil-A, y'all.
They would come around the corner to start talking to you. And I was like,
Oh, I know. I thought they were going to talk to me. I was like about to cry. Bag secured.
I forgot what I ordered to drink.
Amazing.
Coke. French fries.
Try that Coke and make sure it tastes right. Because I don't want to pull out of here and then be flat. Because I got a Coke too.
It tastes right to me.
Okay. I hate this song with a burning passion. Yeah, yeah. Let's not hit GSP. My truck won't go. There it goes. She needed one though. She was upset.
Stop rolling forward.
Huh?
Stop rolling forward.
I'm moving up. Turn green! Turn green! Should be like talking about New Year's.
Amy, what'd you do for New Year's?
Nothing really. I mean, I went and hung out with some friends. watched the ball drop. That's about it.
I shot a gun.
You shot a gun?
By myself.
First time?
No.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Graduate. I want to graduate and get out of here. What's yours?
Marry Mondo. Graduate, of course, and that's next year, but I want to marry more than Molly right now. Kennedy, are you excited for the Chick-fil-A?
Yay!
Oh, it's bright.
There, I can't see.
We're back in the school. It's freezing.
French fries.
So, we're gonna do an unboxing of our Chick-fil-A, or unbagging. I got a Coke. There's straw.
Look how many down there they have.
I got French fries, and I got some chicken nuggets, and I got ketchup. That's good. Is your Coke good? So, this is an EGK production, day in our life, and kinda carpool karaoke. Chick-fil-A was 10 out of 10. Best food in Calhoun. Okay, bye!
So, who exactly did you choose for this project?
We did Spider-Man and Batgirl.
I think that's honestly a pretty cool mix between DC and Marvel. So, what traits were you thinking your child would have?
Hang on. We just she's gonna have blue eyes, brown hair, and she's gonna be like around 5'10" and have super strength and super speed.
And yeah, that sounds pretty cool because I think with Spider-Man and Batgirl, it would be like both the money and the swinging around. So it'd be a great mixture. I think that'd be cool. Great job. Okay, so who exactly are you doing this project?
Superman.
Superman? Okay, that's pretty cool. So what's the project about necessarily?
Making a baby.
A baby? It's interesting. So you're making two different characters into one character, and it's just something completely new?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. How long were y'all given to do this?
I don't know, like 3 days.
That's pretty cool.
I had 2 days. My last partner quit.
Yeah, that's relatable.
Okay, Ms. Atkins, what is the hardest part about teaching?
The hardest part about teaching, at least in the last 3 years, has been watching our students go through this extinction event, and have to handle it almost on their own because it's something that we've never experienced before. So when students feel trauma, the teachers feel their trauma too.
I love that. That is such a good response. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean it.
Okay, another question is, have you ever been challenged by a student? And if so, how did you handle the situation?
I have been challenged by many students many times. And how I generally like to handle the situation is to talk with them like alone, because if it's like a student who's being, you know, like talking back or getting an attitude or something, a lot of times they're just having a bad day and they, you know, might have something else on their mind, and I know it's not really about me. Sometimes if it is about me and like something I did, like maybe they think I graded them unfairly or something like that, I usually like to hear their side of it, hear their reasoning for maybe why I was wrong, and sometimes I was wrong, and in those cases I apologize to them. I admit, like, yeah, I should have done this a different way. Thank you for pointing that out to me, and then I change it. It doesn't always have to be a fight.
Yeah, that's good. Because it's good to hear both sides.
Yeah, remember that time when you pushed me?
No, I did not.
Okay. It didn't happen, guys.
I did not. That is a lie. Okay, Coach, what is the hardest part about teaching?
The hardest part about teaching, I would say probably waking up in the morning. That's the hardest part. Teaching's pretty easy. It's pretty fun, actually, but the hardest part is probably just waking up.
You wake up early?
What's the hardest part for you to come as a student?
As a student?
Yeah, like being a student. Not a teacher, but being a student. What's the hardest part for you?
Well, as far as waking up,
because when you wake up, you've already conquered the day. You've already done something. You're awake. You've conquered the day. Okay. So I mean, you start with a positive. You woke up. That's positive, right? Okay. What's the opposite of waking up? You'd be dead. Okay. So we're alive, right? So that's positive, right?
Yeah.
So make the most out of it, right? So that's the hardest part.
And then the next question is, have you ever been challenged by a student? And if so, how have you handled the situation?
Challenged? Like physically challenged?
Like just where
or
you
mentally challenged?
Like where you don't see eye to eye with a student.
Yeah, there's one time a student challenged me to an arm wrestling match, and I beat him really bad. And there was another time I was in an intellectual battle with a student, and this student was really smart, so I didn't fare as well, but yeah, so it was tough.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Okay, Ms. Smith, what is the hardest part about teaching?
Oh my Lord. Okay, I think the hardest part about teaching is meeting every single student where they are and then growing them in their learning. I know that sounds really hokey, but you know, you've got so many different students in a single classroom that you want to be able to grow all of them and make all of them like feel like they're really getting a lot out of it, but they're all on different levels. So like, you know, naturally, and that doesn't necessarily mean like intelligence wise or anything. That literally is maybe some of them are used to doing certain things that others are not, you know. So I think the biggest obstacle is meeting them where they are and then being able to really grow them in wherever they are in their lives. You know what I mean? So I think that's the hardest.
And then the other question is, have you ever been challenged by a student? And if so, how did you handle the situation?
I feel like this is difficult to answer because I'm thinking. I don't know that I've really been challenged in the sense of like in a negative way. I think everything that I'm thinking of right now is like they would want to know something or learn something that maybe either I did know a little about, but I didn't feel like I knew enough about. And so I literally would just be like, if you'll give me to like next class, then give me a minute to kind of look into it. And then I would come back and actually show them how to do whatever it was. So I think more of my challenges would be like, challenging myself, like in a good way, because I'm learning right along with them, and a lot of that came from when I would do extracurricular, like if I did teaching theater arts or something. Like, well, I remember when I first started teaching Foley art, I knew what it was, but I had never done it. So when a student was like, I want to be a Foley artist, I was like, okay, so I really need to try to work, like figure this out for this kid. So yeah, it was like challenge, I feel like in a good way. But yeah, just because I actually like when y'all are creative. Like, I like that. So like, I like a challenge, if I'm not really sure, I'll figure it out, so it makes me happy. Yes, I love it. It makes me happy. I feel so much better for it, after like, yes.
Thank you, Ms. Smith.
I love you. That's all.
Thank you, Ms. Lane. What is the hardest part about teaching for you?
The drive to work. Living an hour away, that's definitely the hardest thing that I have to deal with. The actual teaching that I do here, I don't think that, this is fun for me. The paperwork that comes along with it and expectations from administration also make teaching very, very difficult. But my drive by far, driving an hour to and from work, I think is the hardest part for me where I'm currently at. I think that if I worked somewhere else, then it would probably just be paperwork and admin that would be the most difficult part of teaching.
And then have you ever been challenged by a student? And if so, how did you handle the situation?
So it's not one particular student, it's a group of students. The most challenging thing for me when I first started teaching was recognizing that not every kid had the same background that I had. So I came into education with preconceived notions about how I behaved in school, what my parents did, how well I did in school, what my teachers did, and that stuff doesn't work for this generation. So my hardest thing has definitely been making the connections with kids that don't have something in common with me. I did not grow up in the wealthiest family, but I wasn't poor either. So dealing with students that are homeless or don't have something to eat, or just being a different culture or racial background than me and they have different cultural views of school, those things have been the hardest for me to overcome and find those connections. And what's helped me deal with that is talking to people that are part of that community, reading books from educators that are part of that community and what they've done, and really just getting to know the students and finding common ground that we do have so that I can make those connections so that they can learn better in my classroom. That's definitely by far been what my number one challenge as a teacher has been, is making those connections and understanding the students' needs that are different from me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Ms. Davis, what is the hardest part about teaching?
The hardest part of teaching for me is making sure each one of my students are successful in my classroom, but I also want them to be successful in life, and sometimes that's hard outside of this classroom to help them to be successful in life. But my goal is for all of my kids to be successful in life, and I look forward to them coming back to me or messaging me and telling me the great things they're doing.
Okay, and have you ever been challenged by a student? And if so, how did you handle the situation?
I've only had 2 students in my whole time teaching early childhood education that I've had to kind of get out of my classroom, get out of my program. But basically I talk to them out in the hall. I try to encourage them to continue, to do better next time or whatever. I give them chances, but after a while you just realize that maybe they need to move on to another class. But again, like I said, I want them to be successful too, so I keep up with them as well to see what they're doing in life, although we kind of butted heads in my class. Only 2 of them though, so I'm proud of that.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Thank you.
It's 2022, new year, we got resolutions, right? Okay, now tell me, yes or no? Nope. Yes or no?
Absolutely, 100% yes.
Does your neighbor have a dog? Yes. His neighbor has a dog. It's 2022. We all have resolutions. Now tell me, who won the game?
Waldo.
It's 2022. We all have resolutions. Now tell me, What's your favorite dinner?
I like pizza.
He likes pizza. It's a new year, 2022. We all have resolutions. Now tell me, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book?
Yes.
This one.
Her favorite book is that one. It's 2022. We all have New Year's resolutions, hopefully. Can you guys tell me what your favorite brand of trash bag is?
I don't know.
What's your favorite brand of trash bag?
Yes.
Yes. It's 2022. It's a new year. Please tell me, what's your favorite type of corn? Cream corn? Regular corn? Corn on the cob? Tell me, please. I need to know. What's your favorite corn?
Corn.
Her favorite corn's corn.
I'm Zay. I'm here with
Jaden Perkins.
All right, so Jaden Perkins, what do you want to change about yourself in 2022?
Be a better person.
Why?
Because I'm not a good person.
Why you not a good person?
I don't know. I don't think people think I'm a good person, so I don't think I'm a good person either. But I could be better.
All right, that's what's up. I'm Zay. I'm here with
Miss Berry.
All right, so Miss Berry, what do you want to prove about yourself in 2022?
I want to be the best that I can be for the students at Calhoun High School.
All right, good. Why?
Because y'all are important to me.
All right, that's good. We're important. Thank you. I'm Zay. I'm here with
Jesus.
Jesus. What do you want to change about yourself for 2022? And why?
Probably my shoe game, because it's kind of whack. I need some Jordans.
Why?
Because, you want to get those chicas, man, you know?
All right. Why?
Because the chica.
I know, but like. All right, but yeah, why?
Because I need more shoes.
You need shoes? What kind of shoes you want?
Probably some Skechers.
Valid? What colorway? What colorway?
The neon green and blue. Those are fire. Every girl.
The lighted ones. The light ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Running, they light up.
Because believe it or not, these are my Crocs. These are like $60. But you know, these are beat up. These are my beater sneakers, so I need to get some new ones. Hey, y'all, go to my GoFundMe, or go to my Instagram and cash at me money. z.a4.y on Instagram. Show love, please. I'm Zay. I'm here with.
I'm Bryson.
All right, so Bryson, what do you want to change about yourself for 2022?
It's a pretty tough question. Honestly.
Then answer it.
What if I had an answer? I guess like my personality would be like more talkative, I guess. Less awkward.
Why?
I don't know, because everyone keeps judging me for it.
Why?
I don't know, because it's just awkward. It's weird.
Okay.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad in the friend zone. Sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool. Told her don't let her friends know. In the Ville and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the west coast. Yeah, I'm talking about pre-rolls. Dark hair, she look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't murder my ego. She heard she said certified freak, hang around dust and she learning my lingo. Back then wasn't worried about me though. In the gym trying to work on my free throw. Spending money at the club like Sam's. Yes ma'am, she a little freak, but she don't put this on the ground. Little boys trying to diss on the ground. Hey, I can't switch on the found. It's how I hit the switch.
So hard to love my marked by not the way that I do love you. Well, holy moly, me oh my.
And welcome back to Channel 2 News, where Caroline said a completely wrong topic.
And oh my best friend, I scream into the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing pleased me more than you. Let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Go Yakets!
And with that, the 2021 season comes to an end. Good night.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach.
so hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick.
Feet up on this thingy. Just real hard balance. Okay. And then, I can't do push up.
Do you want a Sprite cranberry?
She want Gucci, Louis, Dior, Prada, Fendi, Chanel, Balenciaga. I want switches, gloss, drums, chops, fins, steamers, and the drum. I want Gucci, Louis, Dior, Prada, Fendi, Chanel, Balenciaga. I want switches, gloss, drums, chops, fins, steamers, and the drum. Chanel, she a wicked when we come and sing, we hot wicked sick. Keep it up and we gon' make a mini wig. I get that dough like a gentleman. Don't be scared cause I got guns, but I'm a gentleman. Just knocking out my heart, but I won't let him in. Can't get mad, baby, you know I'm a lady.
Somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground,
Load of merch in that 12-passenger van. In a small club in Minnesota. And the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up. Still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older. Couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old
They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off.
It's about lies, it's about venting. We stay sussy, wit, imposter, killing O2, killing reactor and sabotage. I got imposter in my veins, I need to kill the crewmates. I won the game, so what's my mother sussing name? Buck up.
Why does it smell so bad? Ugh.
Baby, it's
I bet
cold
the camera
outside.
can hear you breathing.
No! What? I was just with the dude! He just showed, bro!
You did not move us in front of the gun!
Bro, what are you
Detroit
doing
was
here?
on trading. He messed up. It's all on him.
See my pinky, see my thumb, see my fist, you better run.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers!
Hola amigos, estamos acá arriba en el segundo piso de la casita del barrio Luis Fuerza 2. Vamos a saltar. No, esperá, ¿vieron? ¿No vieron? Nos vamos a estar a un tacán. Y esto se va a controlar.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Fly away, my little Akuma, and Evil Eye!
Wakey, wakey, it's time for school. Come on. Wake up, it's time for school. Come on, man. Are you ready for school?
¿Pongo algo de música? Dime, ¿qué prefieres?
Lo que más te guste a ti.
En ese caso...
Sigo cruzando ríos, andando selvas, amando el sol. Cada día sigo sacando espinas de lo profundo del corazón. En la noche sigo encendiendo sueños para limpiar con el humo sagrado cada recuerdo. Cuando escriba tu nombre en la arena blanca con fondo azul, cuando mire el cielo en la forma cruel de una nube gris, aparezcas tú. Una tarde subo a una alta loma, mire el pasado, sabrás que no te he olvidado. Yo te llevo dentro hasta la raíz, y por más que crezca vas a estar aquí. Aunque yo me oculte tras la montaña, yo encuentro un campo lleno de caña. No habrá manera, mi rayo de luna, que tú te vayas.
perpetual emotion, but I don't need the comfort of any lies. I've seen cause I don't see what they see when they're staring at me. I see a window, a limit's a limit, and not at all.
You want to tell Joe Biden right now? What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo.
Hi, Calhoun High School. Y'all are going to state. You're doing your one act. I wish you not good luck, but I say break a leg. By the way, this is Kristen Chenoweth. Bye. Have fun.
If you could borrow effort to carry on forever, would you like me?
They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m. summer night, I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the mid beside and out, living my life, getting our dreams, people told me slow my roll, I'm screaming out that I'ma do just what I want, looking ahead, no turning back, if I fall, if I die, know I lived it to the fullest. If I fall, if I die, know I lived and missed some bullets. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shine ain't always gonna be gold. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Tell me what you need. second to 10.
Hello, Peter. This is suicide.
Well, that's kind of our thing.
I'm a superhero!
I owe you that, little brother.
Many of us used to be enemies, but rivalries don't need to last forever.
Wonder and vision. It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Like in some more in my veins.
Doesn't pass the torch quite yet to Mahomes, does he? Even though you're looking at the greatest right there. It's over. The Bucks have done it. The long wait has ended. After a half century, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again.
Season. As Young fires from way downtown and takes a bound.
Find this right here. A step back 30-footer. And the appropriate, you are in the garden. You might as well take a bow.
Left side, Swanson to first. Braves are world champions.
Confession. I'm sick of COVID. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sad for the sick and dying, obviously. Frontline workers and medical professionals, you're heroes. So grateful for your sacrifices for all of us. And I follow all of the rules, every one of them. But like so many of you, I'm sick of worrying about COVID. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of reading about it. I'm sick of talking about it. And I am definitely sick of reporting on it every single day. It's too much. There's too much confusion and it's too political.
Everybody, I have an announcement to make. I'm tired of being a mannequin. They don't pay me enough for this.
A fan?
We are the
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. find out what we're made of. When we are called to help our friends in need, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Give you a little something extra.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Everything is power. Nothing's impossible.
Get him right, coach. Get him right. Get him right, coach. Coach, you good?
I said, girl, why you keep calling? I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just wanna go back to the future, so I brought that girl a DeLorean. 21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it. Left her man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes until I'm on. 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 Yeah, I am not slow. Nigga, you want me cause I got the dope. Pass that girl right on my friend, give me go. He passed me her friend, so they switching roles.
Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Ooh. Don't think I could forgive myself. I'm sorry for the ways that I used you. And And I could care less right now, but you know you hurt me pretty good too. Yeah, we made each other bleed, and we tasted it. I'm here to admit that you were my medicine